Hey, it's Joanne from No Guilt Mom, where we help you feel less guilty about parenting. But this week's episode, we are going to focus on you. Now, have you ever had this thought go through your head? It goes a little something like this. If this were happening in my life, or if this weren't happening in my life would be perfect. For example, if I didn't have to go to this meeting at 10 o'clock, my life would be perfect and I could be happy. If I didn't have to write this paper, my life would be perfect and I could be happy. If I only were 10 pounds thinner, my life would be perfect. Do you get that? I get that thinking all the time. In fact, I think I've told you before that I have this fear of writing, which is funny because I'm a blogger and I have a fear of writing. But every time I sit down and look at that blank computer screen, like I start sweating, my heart starts racing, I get like these butterflies in the pit of my stomach. Immediately, like I want to stand up and go get something sweet or stuff my face with a donut or, however ideal. I don't do that, so it's even hard times. But I get into that really narrow way of thinking about problems. Whereas, I don't look at the whole picture of my life, but I fixate on that little thing that isn't the way I want it to be. I mean, do you get that way too? So many of us do. Now, I've been reading this book called The Whole Brain Child, which is fantastic, but it actually has a lot of points that help adults as well. I've learned a lot from this book. One thing in particular is this idea called mindsight, where you're able to view what's happening in your own brain to make kind of adjustments as needed. It is in your control what you choose to focus on. So if you're choosing to focus on, say, that meeting that you have at 10, that's under your control. If you choose to focus on that donut that you can have, which I do a lot, that's under your control. So it really brings all these things that we think we have no control over back into something that we can control. And they illustrate this by using the metaphor of a wheel. So in the wheel you have, the center of the wheel is the hub. And in that hub is where you could see the entire picture of your life. Maybe it is that meeting you have to go to at 10 and that donut you can't have. But it's also that excitement of getting to spend the afternoon with your kids. Or getting to finish that book that you're on, the last, 2 chapters and you're at the cliffhanger and you don't know what happens next. Or getting to go, on a fun family activity. From your hub, you can see all of those circumstances in your life instead of just fixating on those two. So it tells you to keep in mind that your mind is a giant wheel. You're the hub, you can see everything that's going on, and it is your choice what you focus on. So my challenge to you is to imagine yourself in that hub and think, okay, what do I have control over today? What can I choose to look forward to? Instead of me looking at the donut I can't have or the blog post that I have no idea how I'll write, I could look instead to the trip that we're going to take with the Girl Scouts, or the cool new thing my daughter learned how to do this afternoon, or the way my son just made me laugh. All of those things make up a complete life. So work on focusing on the whole picture instead of that really narrow view. So come on over and visit me at noguiltmom.com. While you're there, make sure to pick up those 5 survival secrets for the overwhelmed mom. There are so many goodies in there. And while you're at it, here on YouTube, come and follow the No Guilt Mom channel. Then you will be the first to know when new videos are posted. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Remember, the best mom is a happy mom. Go get it.